This next song is a song by my friend Rich Mullins, who some of you may have heard of. He's been gone a long time. He was killed a little over 15 years ago in a car accident. But before that, he was considered to be a great treasure as a Christian artist, but he was always kind of a reluctant artist. He quit the industry every other day, and he would go off on these tangents where he said that he was going to go back to school and get his teaching certificate, get his master's in teaching, and he had a great heart for the Native American people. He felt he looked like he was Native American, but he was actually Black Irish, but he loved the Native people, and he was very compassionate about their plight and their situation. So to the point where he actually went to a reservation in New Mexico and built a hogan. And his idea was that he would go back to school and get his master's in teaching and go back and teach on the hogan. But he forgot about the part where his temperament was not entirely suited to teaching. And he just really was a little too moody for that. And so that didn't last long. But he kept living on the reservation, but he went back into music. He's always kind of reluctant about it. And he would do things, and he was quite a big artist. He wrote some songs that were just extraordinarily successful, and his records were very successful. And he would go on radio shows. And I was playing up in Michigan once, and the promoter said, "Oh, I used to be in radio, and I know you were a friend of Rich Mullins." And he was on our. We used to have this big interview show where we'd bring in the most successful artists of the day, and we were all excited because Rich was coming, and he had a huge hit at the time. The song had been at #1 for several weeks, and you know, Rich, he really was reluctant about bathing, and he often did not wear shoes, and so he didn't present so hot, but everybody kind of knew that already, and that was just one of his little quirks. But he was such an amazing human being, and he just, I think the truth of it was he never really felt that comfy in this world. He never married, he never had a family, he just sort of stayed gypsy-ish. But he came into this radio station, and the guy that was interviewing him said, "Rich, we're so glad that you're here, and congratulations." And Rich said, "What for?" And he said, well, your song, it's been a #1. He goes, "I don't even know how long it's been a #1. It's doing great." And Rich said, "Really? I hate that song." And I think he'd written it. This one he liked. Anyway, he was a great friend to me. We toured together, and there's nobody like him. There's never going to be anybody like him, and it was terribly sad when he died. But it was also, to me, I thought maybe it might have been a little gift to him to get his ticket home early. Lord, you're leading me with a cloud by day, and then in the night, the glow of a burning flame. Everywhere I go, I see you. wash it clean. I know the promised land is light years ahead of me. Everywhere I go, I see you. 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 Now the eagle flies and the rivers run. I look through the night, I can see the rising sun. Everywhere I go, I see you. 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 I see you. I see you. Now the grass will die and the flowers fall, but your words alive, and it will be after all.